Hello again, everybody. Welcome to USA Wrestling Weekly. I'm Scott Casper. It's time for this week's news and features from USA Wrestling, the national governing body of our sport. We start this week with a return to Fargo, North Dakota for the final coverage from the largest wrestling tournament in the world, the Asics Vaughn Junior and Cadet Nationals. This week, we'll take a look at the three national tournaments from Fargo that remain. All in all, it was a big week for USA Wrestling and its membership. When it was over, 7 divisions had wrestled with 4,152 entries. That's an increase of 182 more than last year. As a matter of fact, numbers were up in all 7 tournaments. Take a look at this image. It was shown around the world. How about that? Now let's take a look at the final tournaments. The women's freestyle competition will start there. It concluded with the annual Women's Junior National Duels. The field increased to 13 teams with more states represented. 2 teams have dominated the tournament, as you know, for over a decade. How tough is it? Well, ask California and Texas. They're the ones that had the targets on their backs. Well, move over, girls. There's a new team in town. This year, the finals featured defending national champ California 1 against a very inspired team from New York. The duel started off well for California. 139-pound Forrest Molinari edged out Alexis Blau 7-6. But New York, the new girls on the block, came back with a run of 4 straight to set the tone for the balance of the day. New York's 148-pound junior national champion Alexis Porter was relentless, scoring a 14-1 tech fall over junior national runner-up Jasmine Mendoza. Now we go to 159. New York's Kennedy Edens edged out Alyssa Hernandez 8-6. Destiny Garrick added a 12-2 tech fall over Courtney Tompkins at 172. And then it was Yuneris Tavares who strode to the mat. She put Milagros Garcia to her back in the second period to record a fall at 198 pounds. That added 5 more points for the New York girls, stretching their lead to 17-6. Well, California rebounded then. It was a pair of wins by Cadet national champions in the lightweights. Mackenzie Bassett scored a dominant 10-0 tech fall over Kim Cardenas at 97. Then Angelica Lanes pinned Jennifer Juarez at 105. They'd represent California's final victories. Kelsey Gray picked up a 14-4 tech fall at 112, and Sarah Anderson scored a 9-2 victory at 117. Fueled by the excitement from their teammates, the last 3 New York wrestlers earned pins to put the match away. Junior national champion Rachel Hale decked Isabella Fernandez in 52 seconds at 121 pounds, and it took only 26 seconds for the 2011 junior national champion Rosemary Flores to put away Ismaelina Velez at 125. At 3 minutes 34 seconds, Shannon Henry closed it all out with a pin over Jasmine Mendez at 3 minutes 34 seconds. The team was inspired by the memory of the late great Olympic champion Jeff Blatnick. Jeff was the New York State chairman when he passed away less than 2 years ago. A photo of Blatnick was on their singlet along with the slogan, "Dream Big." The final score for the New York girls was 39-17, the victory in favor of New York and the state they represent. New York coach Rob Hirsch talked about the big win.
I went into the meeting a couple days ago and I told them that New York planned on winning the duels, and I think I was laughed out of there.
Junior national champion Rachel Hale talked about the victory.
Rob Hirsch, the head coach, definitely prepared us the week leading up to Fargo. He worked us really hard, and he knew that we had the talent and ability to win it.
She's excited. It's junior national champion Alexis Porter.
We had a lot of momentum going from our win with Texas. That was a big deal for us, and I knew if we kept it going, we had the energy, we could get the win.
Well, Texas defeated Michigan 29-27 to take 3rd place, and Washington knocked off California 2 for 5th place, 42-13 the final score. And Texas Team 2, well, they defeated Hawaii 25-22 in a nail-biter, finishing in 7th. Our coverage of the Asics Vaughn Junior and Cadet tournament will continue when we return. Stay tuned.
Asics has been there. They've been the lifeblood of the sport. It's been a long time, and they've been at the top of the game every year, forever. And I'll tell you what, now that I think about it, maybe that's where I've gotten my inspiration, because you know, I always want to be in the top of my game in wrestling, and I think that's where Asics is and wants to be as well.
The 2013 World Team Trials for both juniors and seniors will be held June 20th through the 23rd in Stillwater, Oklahoma. This is your chance to see national champs, world medalists, Olympians all competing to see who will represent the U.S. at the World Championships in Budapest, Hungary, and the FILA Junior World Championships in Sofia, Bulgaria. Visit www.theworldteamtrials.com for all your ticketing and travel information. Asics is the proud sponsor of USA Wrestling's national teams.
Well, the Cadet Freestyle Nationals were next, and 4 new stars were added to the elite list of Cadet Triple Crown winners. Now, remember, to earn the triple, an athlete must win Cadet Folkstyle, Greco-Roman, and Freestyle national titles all in the same year. Talk about hard. Oklahoma's Dayton Fix won his Greco title at 106 but moved up to 113 for Freestyle. He drew another Greco champion in the finals, a Cadet champion at that, Mitchell McKee of Minnesota. Fix scored an exciting come-from-behind 12-9 victory over McKee.
I just couldn't get pinned. Okay. I just had to get pinned. I was on my back and I fought off.
Well, Texas star Nick Reenan finished off his triple with a 4-0 finals victory over Trace Corello of Illinois at 152.
We have a lot of really good guys around my area that train really hard with me, and I feel like we have a good little system going in our area.
Now we go to 160 pounds. The talented Mark Hall dominated the field in freestyle to get his triple crown at 160. He won the finals by tech fall over Kamal Bey of Illinois. The final score was 10-0. He didn't allow a single point in the tournament.
I think it's awesome being able to win a Cadet Triple Crown, and then now, it's a good feeling, but you got to move on.
Iowa's big man Jacob Martin became the 4th Triple Crown winner by pinning Washington's Tate Orndorff in the finals at 285.
We've always been a powerhouse, and I don't know, we're corn-fed.
Lance Bennick of Minnesota was a 2012 Cadet Triple Crown winner. This year, his feat may have been even more impressive. He moved up to the junior division at the Folkstyle Nationals and won the title in April in Iowa, then added 2 more Triple Crown events on the cadet level in Greco-Roman and Freestyle. He won his 3rd national title of the year with a 12-0 tech fall over Maryland's Michael Smith that scored 12-0 in the 220-pound freestyle finals.
If I went to cadets, I most likely would have walked through it like I did at this tournament, and I got a lot of good competition up at juniors and got pushed a little and had a bunch of close matches.
Well, Zahid Valencia won his 2nd Cadet National title of the week, scoring a 12-1 tech fall over Hayden Hindley of Pennsylvania at 126. The freestyle finals were massive. Valencia also had beaten Hindley in the Cadet Greco finals. Valencia was a Cadet Freestyle champion for the 2nd straight year.
I think I'm a lot better because I'm really focused in on getting stronger and working every move to perfection instead of just going through the motion.
Well, New Jersey's Mason Manville was a double champion in Fargo this year after blanking Maryland's Austin Crazier 10-0 in the 145-pound freestyle finals. Manville was the outstanding wrestler in the Greco category a few days earlier.
I wouldn't be here without my family, my coaches, everyone who supports me. I wouldn't be the wrestler I am today without them.
Talk about talent. Wisconsin's Bo Bresky was also a double Fargo champion when he defeated Arizona's Bridger Barker 10-0 in the 170-pound finals. He was named Outstanding Wrestler in Freestyle. Bresky also won a Greco title earlier in the week.
A lot of hard work and a lot of training, a lot of extra work I had to put in. Win two national titles, training both styles, giving each style equal amount of time and effort.
Well, Utah's Taylor Lamont finished a strong season when he defeated Cadet Nationals Greco champion Gabriel Townsville of Illinois 11-7 in the 120-pound freestyle finals. Lamont also won a Cadet Folkstyle title in April. The talented Illinois squad continued its phenomenal week in Fargo by winning the team title as well, with Pennsylvania finishing in 2nd, Ohio in 3rd. Illinois had 2 individual Cadet Freestyle champs. Powerful Illinois wrestler Tyler Johnson scored a first-period fall over Oregon's Samuel Colbray at 195 in the finals there. Colbray had won 2 Cadet National Greco crowns. Illinois' Isaiah White topped Idaho's Chase Lemons 8-5 at 130 138 pounds in the finals to finish his season on top of the box. Georgia's Roberto Rivera overcame a 9-0 deficit to take the lead and then score a huge fall over Ohio's Jackson Harris at 182 pounds in the finals. Oklahoma's Caden Gelfer put on a scoring clinic as he defeated Cadet Nationals Greco champion Austin Gomez of Illinois 10-0 at 94. Iowa star Carter Happel shut out Pennsylvania's Jonathan Ross 10-0 at 132. And Arizona's Danny Vega threw Missouri's Matthew Schmidt to his back for a first period fall at 100 pounds in the finals. While Texas standout Jack Mueller knocked off Oklahoma's Andrew Nyman at the 160-pound weight class. 10-0, it was a tech fall. Now, get this, he didn't allow a single point. Remember, his Olympic gold medal coach is Kendall Cross. Pennsylvania's Gavin Teasdale kicked off the finals in impressive fashion, topping Connecticut's Zach Murillo 14-4 at 88 pounds. Our coverage of the world's largest tournament continues when we return. Stay tuned.
Wrestlers, are you ready for the next step? USA Wrestling challenges you to test your skills at the USA Wrestling Cliff Teen Athletic Folkstyle Nationals. Become a national champion. Head to the Unidome in Cedar Falls, Iowa on April 5th and 6th to compete against the best wrestlers in the country. Last year's event featured 1,200 cadet and junior wrestlers from 32 states on 26 mats. For more information about this event and other tournaments, visit usawrestlingevents.com.
Each season, Liberty Mutual's Responsible Sports Community Grant Program awards $65,000 to youth sports organizations and school sports programs that demonstrate their commitment to responsibility in youth sports. Your organization could be one of our 20 winners this season. It's easy. Simply visit responsiblesports.com and click on the Community Grant Program. Administrators register their organization with the program, then reach out to rally parents, coaches, and team supporters to log on and review either the Responsible Sports Parenting or Responsible Coaching Guide. Then complete the quiz and showcase your mastery of the concepts. Every successfully passed quiz is worth a point that you can credit to your favorite youth sports organization or school sports program. Connect with friends, family, and neighbors to rally more support. The teams and schools with the most points at the end of the grant period win. It's that simple. Watch the leaderboard throughout the grant season, then rally more of your supporters to increase your totals. Liberty Mutual is committed to celebrating and championing youth sports and to financially supporting organizations that demonstrate their commitment to responsible sports. Join the movement and start earning points toward your community grant.
Well, history was made during the Freestyle Finals. In 2012, Michigan heavyweight Adam Kuhn won a junior triple crown. In 2013, he came back and, well, he did it again. Kuhn finished off this year's junior season with a 26-second tech fall over Nathan Butler of Kansas, a takedown and a series of leg lace turns for a 10-0 tech fall. Are you kidding me? Kuhn became the first wrestler to win 2 junior triple crowns.
Starting out when I was first little, the only gold medal I got was when people didn't show up and I was the only kid in my weight class. I'd get the snot kicked out of me, and now, just going out there and I just won a national title.
Ohio's Nathan Tomasello earned his 3rd straight junior nationals title. He knocked off Oklahoma's Cade Brock 14-4 at 120 pounds.
It's the last time we compete in this ever, Never going to compete in it again. Felt like it's just another great opportunity to show what I'm made of,
2012 Cadet Triple Crown winner Aaron Pico of California put on a dazzling show of his own with the 10-0 tech fall over junior Greco-Roman champion Joseph McKenna of New Jersey. He did so at 138 pounds. Pico, by the way, was named Outstanding Wrestler in the junior freestyle division. Pico won a junior folkstyle nationals title this year and will wrestle in the FIDA Cadet World Championships next month.
In that moment, you're like, I just want to go out there and attack them because, it's a hyped up match, which I really like.
Ohio's Anthony Calico repeated as junior freestyle champion, cradling and pinning California's Blaine Braceno in the first period of the 145-pound finals.
You got to train hard, obviously, cut your weight right, and just take one match at a time.
and just be ready for a fight every match.
Well, 2012 Cadet Triple Crown winner Bo Nicola of Texas rolled to a 10-0 win over Georgia's Tyler Askey at 170 pounds.
If you're juniors out here, you know every kid that you're going to wrestle is pretty tough, and they're a lot more physically mature being 17, 18, 19 years old, and so big difference there is just strength and maturity.
Past Cadet Triple Crown winner Mitch Sliga of Indiana was dominant in his Tech Zero Tech Fall win over Oklahoma's Joel Dixon at 195.
Coach just told me move feet, move hands, be quick, get in offense right away. So that's what I did. I got on shots. I got 4 takedowns and 2 push-outs at the end of the first period.
2012 Cadet Triple Crown winner Hunter Marco of Wisconsin won a close battle with California's Joe Cisneros 6'4" at 106 pounds.
I was really worried about getting him all tired at first, just getting the energy out of him. I knew he was strong, and I did.
Junior Nationals Greco champ Roy Nash of Utah made it a double title in Fargo by downing Connecticut's Angus Cowell 11-0 at 220 pounds. Nash was a double Cadet Nationals champ in 2012.
Up until last year, though, I didn't really have a solid leg attack in freestyle. So finally I started to develop that, and I'm really learning to like it a little bit better.
Ohio's Marcus Scheidel scored a takedown in the closing seconds to beat junior Greco-Roman champion Devontae Mahomes of Illinois 7-6. Well, North Dakota's Ryan Blees scored 9 straight to defeat Minnesota's Jake Short 12-9 at 152 pounds. Blees captured North Dakota's first junior nationals freestyle title since 1996. And Missouri's Michael Pixley downed Indiana's Riley Lefevre by an 11-0 tech fall at 182 pounds. Tennessee's Elijah Oliver scored a 12-2 tech fall over Brian Rossi of Illinois. He became the first junior nationals champ for Tennessee. 2011 and 2012 Cadet Nationals champ Seth Gross held off Minnesota teammate Kyle Gleva 8-5 in the finals at 132. Team Illinois capped it all off, a big week for sure, by winning the Junior Nationals freestyle team. Illinois crowned 2 individual champs on Saturday and won team titles in all 4 boys events in Fargo, Cadet Greco-Roman and Freestyle, along with Junior Greco-Roman and Freestyle as well. Now, Illinois' 2010 Cadet Nationals champ Jared Cortez struck gold in Fargo when he beat Colorado's P.T. Garcia 4-0 at 126. In an all-Illinois finals match, Kirk Johansson knocked off teammate Francis Edlund 14-4 at 100 pounds. Illinois State Chairperson Jim Considine talked to us about Illinois' dominance as a state at this year's events.
Kids see us around, see us all together, they appreciate it, and then they work their backsides off to be successful for themselves too, and Team Illinois.
Well, each year in Fargo, Asics recognizes the very best of the tournament by crowning All-American teams for both boys and girls, along with the Wrestlers of the Year. It's an honor that's considered one of the top achievements in all of high school wrestling. The first group to be recognized were the girls, and though the girls' Wrestler of the Year was not in attendance, her achievements did not go unnoticed. A runner-up at the U.S. Senior Open who won the Body Bar FILA Junior Nationals, the Wrestler of the Year went to Lockport High School's Haley Aguillo. 9 first-team members were in attendance at Fargo and received their awards from Asics. They included Taisha Lu, Kamehameha High School in Hawaii, Marina Doi of Kingsburg High School in California, Cassie Herkelman of Cedar Falls High School in Iowa, Amy Howe of Rome High School in Georgia, Becca Leathers of Choctaw High School in Oklahoma, Cadence Lee of Gunn High School in California, Kayla Miracle of Culver Academy in Indiana, Cody Pfau of Grand Valley High School in Colorado, and Alexis Porter of Shenandoah High School in New York. Our coverage of the world's largest tournament continues when we return. Stay tuned.
There comes a point in your life that determines who you are, whether you will lead or follow, whether you will fight or give in, whether you will win or lose, and what you will count as your victory.
The boys' Wrestler of the Year was also unable to make the trip to Fargo. A winner at the 2013 FILA Junior Nationals and FILA Junior World Team Trials. He's a 3-time prep school national champ from Our Lady of Good Counsel High School in Maryland. He's Kyle Snyder. 6 first-team members were at the event to receive their Asics trophies. They include Nathan Tomasello of Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy in Ohio, Jared Cortez of Glenbard North High School in Illinois, Aaron Pico of St. John Bosco High School in California, Zach Beard of Tuttle High School in Oklahoma, Dominic Abinator of St. Edward High School in Ohio, and Adam Kuhn of Fowlerville High School in Michigan. Now, every year in Fargo, some of the top athletes in U.S. history come from all over the country to attend this event. And they also want to talk to the young athletes and sign autographs and maybe inspire. During the last few days of the event, several were in attendance, including legendary world and Olympic champion Dan Gable, Olympic and world champion at University of Iowa head coach Tom Brands, along with Olympic champ and Penn State head coach Cale Sanderson. CPOW was represented by Olympic champion Kendall Cross, who met with young athletes at the Keep Olympic Wrestling booth as well. Well, it was a big week for Olympic wrestling as the sport made its triumphant return to the birthplace of the Olympic Games, ancient Olympia in Greece. The Greek government and sports leaders throughout the nation have been very supportive of the effort to keep wrestling in the Games and opened up the hallowed ground of ancient Olympia for a senior tournament and a youth exhibition. Talk about special. Youth athletes were the first wrestlers to compete at the historical site since the end of the ancient Olympic Games in 393 A.D. It was also the first time female athletes had ever competed on the grounds at the Olympic Stadium. The athletes were also allowed to take an extensive tour of the sites where the Olympic Games were born and developed. FIBA President Nenad Lalovic was pleased with the opportunity. Well, the United States had teams of both male and female athletes there and talked about the amazing experience in Olympia.
It's been awesome coming to such a historical site and where the Olympics originated at, and just envisioning like how competitions happened back then and just how the atmosphere was.
Being the first woman to wrestle on this ancient Olympic ground, I mean, that's incredible. I'm so thankful for that. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Wrestling is one of those sports that you can achieve through hard work, and anybody can do it from any class, any age, any body type. So I would really like to see that opportunity still be out there for a lot of different people.
Well, the senior tournament featured athletes from Albania, Brazil, Germany, Great Britain, Greece, Iran, Russia, and the United States. And it was streamed worldwide on FIBA's Facebook page, and the U.S. put on a great performance, winning 8 medals, including 3 golds. Winning those gold, Greco-Roman 2012 Olympian Ellis Coleman at 145, two-time junior world team member Jordan Spieler at 163. Both defeated opponents from Greece in the finals by tech fall. Capturing gold for the women was 2012 world bronze medalist Alyssa Lampe at 105 pounds. She scored a tech fall in the finals against her Brazilian opponent. U.S. silver medalists included Helen Maroulis at 121, Elena Paraskova at 136, and Tamara Mensah at 147. Greco star Max Nowery stepped up and won at 121. Nowery also added a bronze medal in freestyle. USA Wrestling's women's national coach Terry Steiner talked about the effort of the women and men in Greece.
I think it was just a great opportunity for the athletes to just take all that in and understand why they're doing what they're doing. Alyssa Lampe, in both competitions in Greece and in Spain, I thought wrestled extremely well.
Well, the previous week, the U.S. women's team had a strong performance at the Grand Prix in Spain, winning a gold medal there. 2012 world champ Elena Paraskova. She defeated two-time Olympic medalist Jackie Renteria of Colombia in the finals. Another gold went to 2012 world bronze medalist Alyssa Lampe at 105. She beat Mayales Caripa of Venezuela for the title. The U.S. added silver medals from world silver medalist Helen Maroulis at 121 and college star Tamara Mensah at 147. 2012 world champion Adeline Gray added a bronze to the U.S. collection at 158. I'd say overall, a job well done. Well, USA Wrestling sadly announces the resignation of its national team's director, Mitch Hull. He'll leave the organization to return to Wisconsin for other career opportunities this fall. Hull will serve as the executive director of the Wisconsin Regional Training Center and as a volunteer coach with the Badger Wrestling Club. Hull has worked as national teams director for USA Wrestling now for 21 years, directing all aspects of USA Wrestling's international programs, including the national team staff and 3 Olympic wrestling styles. During Hull's tenure, the United States won the world team title in freestyle wrestling in 1993 and 95, the women's world championships in 99, and the Greco-Roman world championships in 2007. The U.S. won the most medals of any nation in wrestling at the 1996 Olympic Games. Under his direction, the United States also won 102 medals in the 3 international styles at the World Championships, including 28 golds. At the Olympic Games, the U.S. won 36 Olympic medals in 3 styles, including 12 Olympic medals. Mitch talked to us about his 21 years with USA Wrestling and the opportunities ahead.
You know, I've always said it's my faith and then my family, and then it's what I do for a living. And this has provided me opportunity. I've got two beautiful granddaughters that are 4 and 6 that my wife has been back there for the last 8 months, you know, helping out, you know, with the girls. And it's something that we feel is our calling and what's important.
Folks, it's time for the USA Wrestling Photo of the Week. The pictures are sent in by families and fans from around the country and are being considered for the contest page in our USA Wrestler magazine and our USA Wrestling Facebook page. This week, the Photo of the Week comes from Fargo. The picture was shot by Illinois USA Wrestling photographer Gene Lee. He took the photo during the Junior Nationals Freestyle Finals at 100 pounds. Here you see Illinois teammates Kirk Johansson and Francis Edelin. Have your photographs considered for USA Wrestling's photo contest simply by emailing them to Gary Abbott at gabbott@usawrestling.org. Well, folks, that'll do it for this week's show. From all of us here at USA Wrestling and for all the great volunteers who took care of us in Fargo, I'm Scott Casper, and thanks for watching.